that'll fit pretty well. Now I just need to drill the self-tapping holes here and then put some sealant in there. Should be done topside. Alright, well that's a bit of a Rube Goldberg. Doesn't quite fit on there, but it looks like it's making a seal, so it should be good enough just for proof of concept, and we can refine it later on. Okay, so turn the valve on, about 2 tablespoons of oil on the bottom. Okay, we got that. Twist a piece of tissue, light it, and throw it in the pool of oil in the burner. Use poking tool. Once the oil, replace the lid and close the door. Alright. Okay, so far the thing hasn't blown up in my face. That's good. Close the door. Okay. Just turn that up. Well, I reckon we gave it a little too much fuel here. So I just turned everything off. Alright, well I think I got the heater going. It seems to be stabilized here. I'm on the very lowest setting. I'm still a little afraid of this thing. It's just a little unsettling having fire inside the boat. But, so, you know, we'll just go slow. I'm still afraid to sit next to this thing. It's going to suddenly burst into flames at any moment. But it seems to be okay, and I can feel it. It's putting off heat now. Oh, waking up to a chilly morning in Maine here. Oh, and that heater's nice and toasty. Definite improvement. And also installed a CO alarm just in case I fall asleep, and I probably will, because I got up this morning and lit it to heat up the cabin and did a pretty good job of that. Then of course I just went back in my bunk while things were warming up, but want to have that CO detector just in case I fall asleep for a while and something happens. Get a whole bunch of carbon monoxide in the cabin. It is now nearly October, and so time to begin our trek south for the winter.
Oh, the finest ship that you will find is Ho-way, ho, are you most done? She's the Margaret Evans of the Blue Star Line. Clear away the track and let the Bulgine run. To me, hey, rig a jig and a jaunting car. Ho-way, ho, are you most done? With Liza Lee all on my knee. Clear away the track and let the Bulgine run. Oh, we're outward bound for the West Street Pier. Ho-way, ho, are you most done? With Galway Shale and Liverpool beer. Hey. Clear away the track and let the Bulgine run. To me, hey, rig a jig and a jaunting car. Ho-way, ho, are you most done? With Liza Lee all on my knee.
There's a little snow island. And to starboard is Snow Island. This used to belong to Dodge Morgan. He lived here, and he's a very famous sailor. He broke Robin Knox Johnston's around the world record from 1968-1969. Robin Knox Johnston won the Golden Globe race, which was single-handed around the world non-stop, and he won it because he was the only person who finished. And so Dodge Morgan beat his record for solo nonstop around the world in a boat named American Promise, which he later donated to the U.S. Navy. So Dodge passed away, I think, about 7 or 8 years ago. Finally getting past this last set of ledges here. That's Round Rock right there by the green. I forget what that ledge is named. But, but hopefully not too much longer. The wind is holding. It's light, but it's holding, so not too much longer, and we'll be out past all these dangers. We can finally relax a bit.
And when we're out in New York town, ho-way, ho, are you most done? We'll dance those Bowery girls around, clear away the track and let the Bulgine run. To me, hey, rig-a-jig and a jaunting car, ho-way, ho, are you most done? With Liza Lee all on my knee. Clear away the track and let the Bulgine run. Oh, the Margaret Evans of the Blue Star Line, ho-way, ho, are you most done? She's never a day behind her time. Clear away the track and let the Bulgine run. To me, hey, rig-a-jig and a jaunting car, ho-way, ho, are you most done? With Liza Lee all on my knee. Clear away the track and let the Bulgine run. And when we're back in Liverpool town, ho-way, ho, are you most done? I'll stand just whiskies all around. Clear away the track and let the Bulgine run. To me, hey, rig-a-jig and a jaunting car, ho-way, ho, are you most done? With Liza Lee all on my knee. Clear away the track and let the Bulgine run.
Ahoy, everybody! It is Wednesday, the 29th of September, 2021. And we are approaching the Great Round Shoal Channel, more or less just retracing our steps that we went through in the early summer on our way to Maine. Just going back the other way. And we got about 30 miles until we enter the Round Shoal Channel, and then that leads into past Nantucket into Vineyard Sound. And looks like with the wind forecast, we're gonna make for Tarpaulin Cove. So we left Maine yesterday. We had light winds most of yesterday. And then this cold front passed, and we got brisk winds last night. It was about 20 to 25 knots. Had to go down 2 reefs in the Maine, Reef Stasel. And then this morning it dropped off to what we have now is about 10 to 15. It's been reasonably good sailing, but as you can see, we're rolling here. So it's not, there's no flat water out here. Now the weather forecast is basically northerly winds for the next 24 hours. At least that's the last forecast I got. I'm now using the predict wind model because, and I'll cover this in a future video, I sold my Garmin InReach and went to Iridium Go. However, it's not updating because I haven't started my subscription yet. To get satellite service, the subscription is $140 a month, which is a little bit dear. So for these short hops, I just downloaded all the latest files before I left, and so I'm just going on that. And then I'm going to try to make my way to South Dartmouth to stop in and see my friend Chris, and also pick up a package which is going to be delivered to his office. Seems like I'm just constantly waiting on packages. This time it's a new carburetor for my outboard. What was happening was the float switch was just not closing on the carburetor, so it was constantly flooding the engine, and then I could get it to run by turning the fuel shutoff valve, and it would run, except you know, if I opened the fuel on and let it run, it would just start going through gasoline like crazy because it was just constantly spilling out of the carburetor and going into the ocean. So I tried cleaning out that carburetor and I got it working, and then it didn't work, and then it was working. So it was $70 for a new carburetor. Not a Tohatsu carburetor, it's a knockoff. So they say it'll fit. We'll see if that comes. Yeah, we gotta kind of thread the needle a bit getting in through Round Shoal. And hopefully these winds will persist for us. If we could just get northerlies, that would be a beam to a close reach all the way to Tarpaulin Cove. Once we get through Round Shoal, it's about another 35 miles to Tarpaulin Cove, which means we probably won't get into the wind holds, we'd probably be anchored down around 3 or 4 a.m., something like that. By the last few rays of the day, we enter the Great Round Shoal Channel. Looks like we got some current sweeping us here. Looks like it's favorable. So we got some favorable current. That's good. How about not a favorable current? We'll take that. So it's the morning of September 30th. We're just coming into Tarpaulin Cove here. There's just one other boat here besides us. See well, you can't see it's cold, but you can see it's raining. And we were fighting that flooding current pretty much most of the way from Nantucket. So had decent wind, but the progress was slowed from going against the current. So it looks like we're going to have ourselves a friendly little race here. The two little black boats soon to weigh anchor and be on their way back to Padanaram. So we'll see how we do.